I can sense a rivalry heating up between SGA and Anthony Edwards, two of the game's best young talents, and I love it. Earlier in your career, P, who was the young player you measured yourself against and why?
I love that rivalry between SGA and Ant. First and foremost, I think those two are going to be a fun two to track and follow for the rest of their careers, especially both of them being in the West and being young talents. For me, I always compared and tried to match up with the guys that was in the same, level as far as years in the league and same position. So, I was looking at, Kawhi, I was looking at Gordon, I was looking at Jimmy, and I would, literally DeMar, like I would literally watch or check the stats, how they played, how well did they do. And that was my driving force going into that game. Like, I wanted to outperform those guys. Like, that was just how I was wired. It was an admiration for their game, but at the same time, like, I was just being competitive. Right. And anytime I played against them, my mindset was try to be the alpha, like try to dominate and be the best one on that floor.
That's you.
So when it came to playing them, I wanted that matchup. Nobody else guard him. I got him. It's me and him. And offensively, I was trying to destroy him. Like, you think you can check me? Like, I'm gonna go at you. Like, I was in a Kobe mindset because that was who my favorite player was, and I was just trying to carry out that, I guess, Mamba mentality.
Right.
So those were like the core group of guys. But then, it was following the ones, the tier ahead of me. Like, watching James, watching KD, watching Bron. How did they do? How did they perform? I was kind of measuring myself amongst all of them. But I would say that the core group of guys was the guys I mentioned first.
I dig it.
Look, the NBA season is in full swing, and Prize Picks has got you covered when it comes to helping you make some money.
Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app where you can select two or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and turn $25 into $250. Prize Picks is really simple to play, y'all. I can make my picks and submit my entry less than 60 seconds.
So be sure to visit prizepicks.com/podcastp and use our promo code podcastp for a first deposit match up to $100.
Cha-ching!